Yeah, Joker, for those that don't know, down gun was nerfed in range by a decent amount, and he also loses Arsene way quicker when he's hit while Arsene is active.
Yeah, gotta be a little bit more careful with your Arsene. Use it as more of a resource instead of just, I turn into Arsene and can kind of just...
Wait for it and then go ham.
Yeah.
And then, on the other hand, Ken received some interesting little tricks, like being able to cancel down smash into things. And also, they buffed Tatsu like crazy, so now that ignores all sorts of moves.
Invincible and ignores tethers. And I mean, we're seeing early on here, though, Ahero just not really able to find an opening to Rumi's pressure.
Yes. And I believe the last time these two played, it was to get out of pools with Orbitar, and Ahero was able to take that.
Interesting. Okay, so there's some little bit of history here. And, you know, with Ken, I mean, he hits you a few times.
And there you go.
And there you go.
Yep.
As I was saying, like a couple exchanges and Ken says goodbye.
Yeah, Rumi and I talked a little bit about this matchup too, and he used to think it was winning for Joker, and now he's a little less confident just because of how strange it is to juggle Ken with some of the auto turnaround options.
Right.
And the ease with which Ken can just delete stocks.
Yeah, I mean, Ahero just has this really persistent pressure. Like, he's patient, he just puts on a lot of pressure, and then obviously Ken, just in terms of pressuring your shield, it's just really scary to hold shield against the character.
For sure. And Joker is obviously super impressive too. As we can see, that was some intense ledge pressure there. Ahero had very few options to escape it.
And as we were just talking about,
he tried to push him off, but he fell on the ledge. He's still dead, but
yeah.
Anyway, that's a big momentum swing for Ahero. He's kind of been dictating a lot of the pace after he got that first stock, but this is now a very sizable lead. Rumi's going to have to play very carefully and work in some real smart Rebels guards just like that one if he wants to bring this back.
And, you know, we're less than we're pretty early on into this. Has been a much more explosive game than some of the other top 12s, which everyone's been playing a really methodical match. The Rumi Jojo the Hobo match ended with 30 seconds on the clock. It almost timed out. So this is, on the other hand, thought I was about to say a sub 2 minutes, but I mean, it's... This matchup's been a bit
yeah, I would be honestly shocked if a Ken Joker matchup goes to time. That'd require tremendous patience from both sides. But anyway, this one will not go to time. Ahero's going to go up on the board 1-0 in the start of this best-of-5 set. Joker can be played a lot of different ways, though. He's got potent offensive options, and he can kind of hang back and use his speed to weave around and bait and punish, too. So Rumi can definitely swing this back in his favor if he adjusts some of those habits.
Yeah, and I mean, so I don't know what the counter pick is. I feel like Joker has no real bad stages. But like Ken, I feel like maybe more so. It's more they're just running back. Let's just go back.
Yeah. There's not really almost any stages that I would think like, wow, I really don't want to go here as Joker. He's a versatile character, and he can make good use of almost everything the game is.
I don't know if Ken dislikes maybe FD because you can't, get your just kills up through the platform as easily. But
as Ken, the stages I definitely would not go here would be Kalos and Town, because you're going to kill way later, and Joker has recovery mix-ups on Kalos.
Right off the top.
And that was a great run off fair, and this is exactly how you're going to get your kills on Ken as Joker. And you're going to exploit that Tatsu and then work in Tetrakarn on any kind of Shoryu recoveries. It's really, really safe and effective.
And once he had him at that angle, there was nothing he could do. He had to recover at that angle, and
you got a
Tatsu.
Yeah, so good exploitation on Rumi's part, but Ahero is able to seal that stock off without too much of a deficit building.
And, down guns may have been nerfed, but Rumi's still showing us obviously still a really viable tool. Maybe just not quite as aggressive.
Yeah. It's less of a, like, I get out of disadvantage for free option now. The hitbox is a little narrower, and it's So still good, but it's a situational good now instead of a universal good.
And I always love seeing when, I know myself, I'm sure a lot of people in chat watch, they get those parries and they're like, sick, I got a parry, but oftentimes people just don't do anything with it or is on accident.
Yeah.
I'm seeing Ahero just clearly, he's intending to parry and he's actually getting conversions off of it.
Yep. All right, he's trying to focus there to intercept the back air from Arsene. Doesn't end up using it, but that's really rough. Tetrakarn is a silly move.
I know we actually talked about this at one point. We were like, maybe it can be strong, but maybe it just doesn't need to be so massive.
Yeah,
just a little weird.
I think it'd be totally fair to shrink the
good DI there.
Vertical hitbox of Tetrakarn.
Right.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Tetrakarn remains good, and Rumi is making good use of it.
And really, if he's able to get Arsene with Rage, I mean, right now this is still really scary. Obviously, he's going to pretty much die off anything strong, but
yeah,
the longer the match goes and the closer he gets to Arsene with full Rage, it becomes a lot more of an even game. And I mean, he's bringing it back.
Nice. Once again, hitting him with the runoff air. He's going to focus through that, but this is a lot of damage mounting on Ken. Ahero might not be able to bring this one back, but if there are two characters that have pretty crazy comeback potential, it's the two on screen right now.
Right. Oh, no.
But we're not going to see it this game.
We're not going to see it this game.
Rumi just going to push Ahero a little too far off and put himself on the board there. We're at 1-1. As far as counterpicks go, it looks like we are going to see Smashville. I like this pick a lot for Rumi. Joker takes great advantage of really skinny blast zones and can kind of smother Ken at times, depending on how the match is proceeding.
Yeah, and it's like whenever I play against either of these characters, I spend the whole match running away, but neither of these characters really want it. They want to be in each other's faces, and it's just who can win the most neutral exchanges and not get edge guarded.
And Smashville's got very little square footage here to walk around on, so you're going to see more offstage scenarios than you did in the past, and I think that's exactly what. Oh, you know what? I analyzed this from Rumi's perspective, but he just won that game, and this was Ahero's counterpick. So, I don't know why I picked Smashville. Maybe he wants to give Rumi less room to run around and weave in and out and kind of camp him.
Yeah, I'm always just afraid, though, because of the up tilt on that platform. There's the drag down up tilt, and I've seen it. MK Leo do it a whole bunch, so I just know that that's a viable option. But at the same time, he's got to show you up through the platform, so it's kind of like, interestingly enough, a lot of these guys, oh my god, the shield break. Another
shield break. Ken's shield pressure is insane. And Ahero, there is one thing that's been said about him, because Washington has a lot of Kens.
Right.
If you're watching the stream, you probably know this. One thing that is very particular about Ahero's Ken, that many have talked about in the past, is his punish game is phenomenal.
I don't think I've actually seen throughout the entire day as many shield breaks as I've just seen in this set. Like, he has got multiple shield breaks in one set.
He knows how to string the things together and how to make small openings change into entire stocks in the blink of an eye. So, Rumi might have a lead right now, but he is certainly not out of the woods. He's got to play this very cautiously and keep Ken from getting any kind of momentum, because this character is crazy once he starts getting some inertia going.
And you notice there, I mean, he like dropped shield there. Oh wow, taken. But he dropped shield there, and I don't think it would have broken his shield, but it would have put him. He would have basically had a close to broken shield.
Yep.
I'd rather be thrown off stage than guaranteed get my shield broken.
These characters both have super potent. This is like a nothing is safe match, basically.
Really?
You get off stage from Joker, and you're gonna eat some quick aerials, down guns, perhaps. If Arsene is on deck, then you're gonna eat Tetrakarn. That's even worse than all those. And then on stage, Ken is just kind of hits you once and starts doing his Ken thing, and then you die.
Yeah, it's
not to downplay Ahero's mastery of some of the strings here.
Oh yeah,
because they're not easy to do.
Yeah,
like Ken is one of the few characters where if I get Ken in random, I lose because I can't function with this character. So definitely takes a lot of work and input on their end, even if it looks a little.
He's making it look easy, but
it's
not.
Yeah. Also, Rumi showing us that Ahero not the only one with some slick strings there. Once again, pushing Ken to the very breaking point off stage, and he's going to seal that up with the back air. Taking advantage in this set. This set is honestly flying by, but I expected nothing less given the 2 players and the 2 characters we got in front of us.
This is a real polar, watching matches, running stream all day. This is a polar opposite from almost all the other matches. Everyone else has been playing playing frankly, smart, conservative, choosing their openings. This has been much more, it's not any less intelligent, but the play has just been really constantly in each other's face.
Exactly. It's fast-paced. They deal so much damage in such a short span of time, and they edge guard so effectively, and all these things are just adding up to make a flurry of gains here. All right, how is Ahero going to handle this advantage state he's got? Chasing after Rumi, that was...
He's holding the W.
Okay.
He's just like, I'm gonna just walk towards you, keep doing combos.
Yep. Gotta back off Ken at times like that.
Oh, nice. I don't know what that was, but that was really sick, what Rumi just did. It was like
He's definitely spent a lot of time in the lab kind of optimizing a lot of the Joker strings. And that was a really well-placed F smash there, recognizing that Ken didn't want to get stuck on ledge given how much time he's spent there this set so far. So he's just going to punish him for trying to circumvent that. And that's going to result in a stock. So nice awareness and conditioning on Rumi's part there.
That's so much. Just down tilt and then is that F tilt?
Yep.
That was...
Ooh, I like the double back air. Yeah.
Choo choo as it goes away.
People have compared Joker back air to Chic Fair a little bit from Smash 4.
Okay.
Although Joker back air not quite as safe on shield as Chic Fair was in Smash 4, but still there's a lot of similarities with the move. They can string into each other quick, nice little angled hitbox there.
God, I'm glad we don't have the sound.
Oh, that was a beautiful interception from Rumi.
He's saying, you're going to try and recover low, and I'm going to meet you down there.
Yeah. Ken has mix-ups for recovering, but he's only got 2.
Right.
Pretty much. I mean, discounting things like air dodge to ledge and then focus.
His core recovery options.
Yeah, he can go sideways or he can go up. And if you call the direction and snipe it before the move actually comes out, there's very little he can do. So Rumi, that's easily the worst part of this matchup, is off stage for Ken. And Rumi's recognizing that. He's honestly like looking real hard to take down right now. But Ahero showing us he's not out of the game yet.
Like we were saying, I think that if you did a poll and like what are the scariest characters when they got some rage on them, Ken would be for sure top 5, maybe number 1.
Top 5, free. Terry obviously is super up there too. Anyway, this is by no means over. Joker, not the heaviest character.
Oh, he wanted to end his whole career right there.
He smelled blood in the water.
And they're just taking this. They're staring.
This is good. This is exactly what Rumi needs to do. He's got to be real careful here. Pick and choose his openings carefully, just like that. Wait for the air dodge and punish it accordingly. Because if he made one misstep there, Ahero was going to take it all the way to game 5.
Right, and it was a close one there, but Rumi closing it out, moving it on to...
Good stuff to Rumi. Real smart play right there. Exploiting the shortcomings Ken's got.